You
You trying to be funny?
how you be acting?
Is it on your app?
I know you ain't lying. Oh yes, we are. I don't like you.
She we've had we didn't have a hard time setting up the set today, but can you hear me?
Yeah.
I don't hear nothing. Oh, but anyway, she just threw me off. So y'all forgive my wardrobe, but it's kind of like I'm in charge of the production. I'm in charge of production. I got us the mics. We upgraded. Got your beautiful lighting. You could have brought me something. Well, you looking here all like Jenny from the block. J Lo got your little soldier rags on like you.
Y'all,
No limit soldier.
let me tell y'all something about
And
him.
you gonna talk about me?
So when we first got together, he did at least put on a little clothes, like try.
Here we
Now,
go.
now that
Here we
we are
go.
together, y'all see.
You can't see.
Yeah, I'm glad they can't.
I'm
He just
tired.
be putting on anything. He be
Hey,
putting on anything. I'm so embarrassed.
so I mean,
Ankles be ashy.
okay, you doing too much.
Everything. Like he just don't care
You
no more.
doing too
They
much.
say when a man fall in love and they get the woman, he ain't got to impress me no more. So he
I
just
got these waves.
done let his stuff go.
I got my hair. My hair is laid. They be thinking I have a process. My hair
Ain't
looks
nobody
so
talking
good.
about your hair.
Got my goatee. I got my shade. I'm what? But
Terrence.
you in charge. You in charge of the wardrobe.
Okay, yeah, cause you would have fashioned stuff.
Okay, I'm in a
And I put
fashion
that shit
mista, whatever you
on. I
said.
put that shit on.
Okay,
You gotta
I
match my
put that
fly.
shit on. You are in charge of the wardrobe, right?
Mhm.
You came here
I
in
got you.
plenty of time to have things straight.
Okay.
You watch me slave or putting all this stuff up.
Don't you do that.
What I said, babe, I want to make sure you look good,
But I
baby.
had to cook too. I was at home
You high
cooking.
five, baby. You cooked that. You surprised me with that now. You surprised me with that.
Let's get this thing going.
Yeah.
Don't look at me.
Hey guys, how y'all doing? This is Blue,
And I ain't need
and welcome to the Media in Blue podcast. So, before we get started about unsolicited advice, I really enjoyed myself yesterday meeting your family. I told my family about it.
Oh, you did.
Yes, it was real dope. Um, when your uncle was like, "You an Alabama fan?" I was so proud to say, "Yeah." He's like, "Well, come on in." I felt like that was like the beginning of a beautiful friendship
Yeah,
between me and Uncle Mickey.
yeah.
That was name Uncle Mickey, right? Yeah, me and
You
Uncle
don't miss.
Mick.
You don't miss. I got so many different sets of family, so it's gonna take him probably a year
Yeah, a lot of
to
people.
I
You
got to meet all the different sets. So he met another set yesterday, and it went very well. We had a good time.
it did. You can tell when people are down home and just genuine. I mean, I felt like first meeting your members of your family, I just felt welcoming. I didn't feel no pressure. I even dozed off for a little while after I ate, ate good. So it was real. And like see what you did afterwards. I got must admit, it really caught me by surprise. Only thing I wish we could have did it in the daytime. She took me on a tour of her hometown, the town of Fort Mitchell. Now I know people might say it's just right around the street, but still, it's not Columbus. So I was raised in Columbus. Fort Mitchell is like another town to me. So she took me to where she grew up at, took me around. I remember we went to the hike, the sub, Alexander Loop. So I felt like, hey, I know, look, I got a little nostalgia
Oh, you
thing.
remember? I thought you
Yeah.
forget.
Only thing I wish like you got to take me in the daytime so
Yeah.
I can see in the daytime. But other than that, I really enjoyed myself yesterday. I came home. You already know what I did. It was like a full day, and I felt real welcome, and it's just another step closer in our lives, just another chapter.
I think it's so important when you're dating for your significant other to meet your family because it's a story in itself when they meet the family. This kind of tells a lot about the person that you with. Do you agree? I know it has since I've met your friends and family being over, like even when we went to Montgomery.
I was just about to bring that up. You kind of met my family for you. She met my family. On two occasions. She met my family. When I say it was a lot of people, it was literally
Everybody.
hundreds, everybody. on my father's side, rest in peace, LJ, Larry J. And then on my mom's side, we went on a family reunion. So she met my family. So it was just only right that I meet her. And I did. Met some of your family when we went to the shindig. They don't call it. What they call it?
Oh, sure, right.
Trail ride, cookout. You know, I don't be knowing all that country stuff. But when we went to the shindig down in there with Shay, with Shay. She be had all these Lily, Shay, all these little nicknames.
Y'all know how we country folks
Yeah,
have
it's,
these
yeah,
nicknames.
everything's always a double up. Shad, Marquise.
Mhm.
Yeah, Marquise. He was a great host. He had us drinking moonshine. That moonshine was great. It had the blueberry, the
I'm telling
raspberry.
you, he'll bring some.
Bring me some, man. Bring me old gallon, man. But that right there, it really felt like I said once again, welcoming. You know, sometimes when people meet their family members, you know, you're a little nervous because they ask you all these questions, and you was like, "Oh, I feel like you had an interview." I didn't feel like that. I feel like I was with my folks. So
Mhm.
appreciate that. But
Oh,
guys, we are going to get into the subject. I'm going to remix a little bit because just a little bit because
yeah.
we're going to talk about when somebody gives you unsolicited advice. And I guess I'll start off by asking you, what are some occasions when somebody has gave you unsolicited advice, whether it was in your business or your personal matters?
About you?
Woo! And what did they say?
Yeah, it was just unsolicited. Everybody had an opinion about it. Just because I didn't know you.
Hmm.
I really didn't. I really didn't know you. So many people had something to say. Basically, ah, you don't need to go with him.
Was the advice they was giving you, was it from their experiences with me, or was it for something that they heard about me?
heard, heard,
Yeah.
heard about you. Looking at from the outside, looking in dynamics. Um, that's one thing. I have gotten a lot of unsolicited advice on how I should run my business.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, my business, the nutrition business.
Yeah.
A lot of people just feel like, you should do this, you should do that. I listen sometimes, just listen. Some things are good. I use an example. Seizure gave unsolicited advice, but it was good.
Okay, so what was some unsolicited advice? That's kind
She
of one of the things that actually worked for you.
shoot her looking at the process as a client of what I was doing and analyzing it and determine I could be doing it this way, doing it better, and then telling me, and I was like, okay, even though I didn't, she she gave it to me. I listened. This makes sense. Let's do it.
So you just gave two examples of something that you didn't listen to and something that you did listen to. Why do you think people feel like they are entitled to their opinions when it comes to you, especially if you didn't ask? Like, why do people give you the advice?
Some people just think they're close to you. They're close to you. So this is my thing with unsolicited advice. I'll take it depending on who it's coming from,
Hmm.
and that's fact.
And that's facts.
Yeah. You can give me unsolicited advice. Natalia can give me unsolicited advice. Anybody in my circle who I talk to 2 and 3 times a week, my mom, my dad, my grandparents, my auntie, my kids, they can give me unsolicited advice. But a random person that associate somebody I just talked to, yeah, you can say it, but I think that's kind of stepping the boundaries. I'm very big on letting people do what they want to do or need to do. I get on to you on all the time about that, but I will wait. I know that's probably gonna be a part.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
I'll say the gym for me. A lot of people was telling me, "Oh, you're." They didn't say stupid, but that's what they was kind of getting at. Like, you shouldn't put a gym in that community. Nobody's gonna support you there. You should save up your money to put it downtown or put it on the north side. People don't work out, and I didn't believe in that. I didn't believe in that. I felt that where it's a void, fitness is needed. But I must admit, to a degree, they were right because most of the people who come see me are not from this community,
And
so
that's
to
so the
speak.
truth.
They're not within, I would say, 3 to 5 miles. Now there are some, like Peyton doesn't stay that far, Katrina doesn't stay that far,
But the majority
but
does
the
not.
majority, but the majority of our. So I didn't listen to that advice. But if you factor in other things about the gym, I would say the actual building, the price ratio for the building size, the great parking lot, the accessibility outside of the construction, with it being off of a main road. I think those are still some perks of being here. But it was difficult trying to talk to people about something that I had a vision for. Because sometimes when you have a vision, do you feel like if you have it all laid out, you done planned everything? Do you feel like can nobody tell me shit? Like I already got this plan out. I did the research, and somebody come by and say, "Well, I think you should do this." How do you perceive that?
Cause see me and you different when it comes to that. You talk about your stuff. I don't. I don't.
Well, I was just getting a
And because when I don't want this gonna sound so mean. I
but be
always
mean,
have
baby. Be
these
mean.
clips why I'm mean. Ain't no need of me talking about it, telling folk what I'm gonna do if they ain't getting ready to give me no money or help me start it up. Like if it's mine, it's mine. This what I want to do. This is Demita's project. This is Terrence's project. Why do you need buy-in from other people on your own vision?
Do you feel like sometimes God may give you a vision that other people just might not see?
Exactly. So why? That's exactly what I believe.
Mm.
So like, why is it a need? Oh, this is what I'm gonna do. Do what I'm gonna do. Do what I'm gonna do. Now you'll see it when it's finished.
Did you see the final product?
Yeah. Why?
I,
Why you laughing at me?
I
That's just
mean,
how I
I
feel.
think people intentions are good sometimes. For instance, suppose let's just switch gears a little bit. Suppose a female is having a wedding
Mhm.
and she's had an auntie that's maybe been married 2 times, and the auntie comes along. You know what they be having at a wedding? They have a planner,
Yeah,
but
wedding
the auntie
planner.
and the plan, but the auntie said, "Girl, you need to do this because you need to do this." You
Yeah,
know, you feel like that happens though.
in my
Like
wedding.
last time I bought this, such. I think you should do this. But suppose it's a good
I'ma
advice.
listen. I don't know.
You feel what I'm saying though?
Hmm.
It could be sometimes it could be good advice. So does it matter who is it coming from?
I did say that. It do matter who it coming from.
But suppose it's come from somebody who ain't really in your circle, but it's
They
good
can give
advice.
it, but I'ma listen.
Like CJ wasn't really in your circle like that at the time.
But she was giving me advice on something that's her expertise. How is somebody gonna tell
If your
me
auntie been married
if
3 times, she
if
might be.
I go out there right now and say, "Oh, I'm gonna buy this building," and Lolo come ain't never owned nothing, ain't never ran a brick and mortar day in life. What you gonna tell me about going to get that building over there? Nothing.
Nathaniel.
So it's all in who the advice is coming from. That's just like a single woman telling a married woman what they need to do.
That happens all the time. What's that lady that was on Shannon Sharp show? Not too long ago, she interviewed Shannon Sharp. She ain't married. She always giving advice about how men should act and how.
And I watch some of that stuff, and
You
you
know
know
what
what
I'm
I
talking about
said?
though. I
I
forgot her
said,
name,
hey,
Doctor somebody.
yeah,
Yeah,
it was something like that.
and she always be on people's shows giving her, and she ain't married.
And you know what I said?
Oh,
Lord have mercy. Cause some of that stuff she was saying, Lord have mercy. That's why she ain't married. Cause that's unrealistic. But yeah, it's just all in who it come from. Oh, you got notes.
it ain't really notes like that. It just I look. So I use the app, but I put my ideas in it, and it kicked out. You look, she got your name on it. You supposed to be saying that part right there.
How you gonna tell me what to say? It ain't in my mind. So you doing too much.
I said based off it, I put your name in. What kind of
Yes, next question.
it knows you? It said
What we at, Terrence? Don't make me say your name how I be saying it.
Karen.
Terrence.
How do you personally respond when someone gives you advice you didn't request? Do you shut it down? Do you listen politely or do you ignore it?
I listen and process it and keep it in. This is what I'm gonna do. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Feeling like, for instance, I do fitness and something that I know she does it jokingly, but Bridget, she might come and say, D. Jackson said, how do you feel when somebody says, like, And when she said D Jackson said she's referring to another trainer. So if I say, I'm just making this up, if I say do 10 push-ups like this, she might say what D Jackson said, do
But
10
she
push-ups.
playing. We
I know,
know she
no,
playing.
I know, I'm just using an example for you. People in the audience can correspond what I'm saying. Suppose somebody say, yeah, I like the way that you doing your meal plan, but you should do them like this because I seen
You know,
yeah. Elaborate on that.
yeah. You remember the situation?
Mm-hmm. That's why I brought it
I
up.
actually had a client who did that. I have a particular way that I do my nutrition clients, my meal plans, and I sent it to this individual. They did not like the manner and the way it was presented to them. And they came back and was like, I'm not used to a meal plan like this. Let me send you what someone else did. Can you do it like this?
Mm. So how'd you?
Gade, you know I look, my business, my rules. If you like how somebody else do it, you like how they presented it to you, you need to go back to them. I gave them a full refund, told them thank you, and have a wonderful day. Did I not?
You did, baby.
Yeah. You're not gonna tell me how to run my business. I do all of my clients a particular way because that's the way that I find proficient for them. If you don't like it, I am not the nutrition coach for you. Bye bye. Here's your money. And I gave it back. Didn't think anything else of it.
So you didn't even give that person what they said. You didn't give it second thought because you already have a structure to your business.
Yeah, they're not, no one will come and run Candid Nutrition. I am the owner, I am the CEO. The EIN is in my name, the LLC is in my name.
Mm.
So a client is not going to tell me how to run my business. If you don't like it, bye bye. Because guess what? To that one, it's 20, 30, 40. Right now, 55. Who love how I run my business?
You do got a lot of clients,
I have
baby.
a lot of
Yay.
clients.
Good. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Um, so I think with me, you gotta think I'm a middle-aged black guy.
Mhm.
So and I would say 80% of my business is women. So a lot, not gonna lie, several of the women at the gym, I get solicited advice, and I feel like as a business owner, it's like if you got a business, sometimes they have a box and they'll say write suggestions and drop in the box. I feel like sometimes you have to, especially in my industry, I feel like I got to get suggestions or advice sometimes just to I guess not to stay trendy, but to kind of give the clients, because we in a service department, service business, kind of give them what they want. Like for instance, when we did the live the other day, I mean the workout,
Oh, they love that.
we did it differently. And even though it kind of came from you, but I kind of knew that. Well, I mean, you kind
No,
of
no, 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 no. It what?
it kind of came from you.
It came from me.
Okay,
Ain't
well,
no
I didn't want to. I was
kinda.
just you see you doing too much.
Okay, Nick, go, 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 go.
But do you feel like in a situation like that, it's good to ask for advice for your customers? That's what I was gonna get.
So yeah, I do. I do.
That my stomach. You heard
Yeah.
it?
I'm supposed to this is do y'all stop me.
I don't
You
know.
just ate.
I know I'm hungry.
Oh my god.
You
I
heard
ain't
it.
never seen your
But
stomach
I
when
didn't
you
eat
were
all of
pooping or
no, I don't. We don't
something.
want to talk about Putin, Vladimir Putin.
I could not believe that's your stomach. You made me forget what we talking about. Yeah, you should take suggestions from your clients. I think that's a good thing. But see, now you have a force field.
What do?
Mm-hmm.
I have a you my fourth field.
They come to me now.
Yeah, they kind of do.
Mm-hmm.
So they ain't got they're running by you first, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
What's on my teeth? My lips it.
you good now.
Okay.
So what about okay, boom, y'all doing a girls trip. Y'all about to go out, but do you have a point person?
I'll be honest.
Okay, or is everybody can everybody say, hey, I think we should go here. We're going to I think we should go here. Is it like is it coming from everybody or is it coming from like, hey, I planned the trip. I'm running it. I'm running the itinerary. So how does that work? Suppose somebody want to go, you want to go to the French Quarter, but they want to go to Canal Street. I mean, I don't know.
Because well, let me say this. and I can't speak for everybody. I think that's really not a problem depending on your friend circle. Like my friend circle, we've been friends, I'll say 15 plus years in one, 20 plus in another. So we all know each other. So
Mm.
it's always pretty much one or two, the same people. They just know us. And we also are a group that is just like, we flow with whatever. If you want to go to Bahamas, yeah. Like if they see, if one of the friends, I put Crystal name out there. Hey, Crystal.
Hey, Crystal.
Like if Crystal see a good trip for the Bahamas, she'll just say, "Okay, y'all, I see this trip for blah blah date," and put it in. We got a group chat. Y'all want to go? We say yes, yes, no, 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 no. Most of the time, we always say yes, and then she'll get the price and put it in there. Boom. No one never questions anything. If that makes sense.
So the trip we're about to go on, I can't wait till we go. Did you solicit any information, or you just went with the flow?
My uncle Neil said, "Did the date, did the boat, pick what you want, hear the information." I didn't question it. No one did, and we all just paid our money, and boom, and that's it.
But I've seen things on TikTok when girl trips go to Miami, and it's always that one who, you know what I'm talking about,
But they're not all friends. That's when the people be coming in outside of the circle. You ever notice that? It's always like friends bring your friends.
and it'd be her calling,
Mm-hmm.
want to get drunk, cause problem at the
Mm-hmm.
club and
That's
all that.
normally how I go.
I feel like, and I know we talked about it in our other podcast, but do you feel that someone who maybe is good at organizing, that that can kind of be their point, or maybe who someone who travels more often, that could kind of be there. If you're a group of friends and y'all planning something, and somebody like you travel, you well versed, think that should be kind of like left up to that person, or do you feel like everybody should have equal input?
It just depends. That's a hard question to answer, that Taryn, because it depends on the circle. It really depends. That's the question depending on who you're planning for.
Okay,
Like who
so
you okay, just like for the family reunion,
mhm.
for your next family reunion, I gotta help mom do it. I can't, even though I'm a good planner, a good traveler, I cannot plan something. I don't know the dynamics of everyone going. So I have to get input to be like, Mom, this is what I found. I found this, I found that. How do you think this will work? Versus if I did it for my family, I already know the dynamics. I can go ahead and book plan this, how much y'all need to pay.
Mm.
So that's why I said it just depends on who you doing it for. That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. But I know you are a good planner. With you being well traveled, it'd be like the little thing, like make sure you get this, make sure you get that, make sure you get that.
So you
And
freaking me out right now
how
because you have not packed, and we literally leave in a couple days.
you
Like
don't know what I've done.
you haven't packed.
I have it, but guys, come on now. You know, guys, we pack different than women. Nah,
And
we.
if you forget, oh
If I
please,
forget what,
oh
what?
go ahead.
No, no, I want to know what, what.
You gonna have problems
If I forget, oh, excuse me. If I forget what,
because there's no reason for you to wait to the last minute.
who said I'm waiting? We ain't leaving
Baby,
till.
we don't change topics because I just had a moment.
And what you with the fun?
Come on,
Are you done packing?
I've been done packing.
You got everything. No, so suppose you see something else in the store that you want to bring.
There's nothing else I need to bring.
Don't be scared because you in East Columbus. Look all back, making me look.
Oh, let's get back to the topic
Yeah, let's get back to
because it's so funny
what's so
that this
fun.
is our topic. He picked this topic, y'all. Y'all know this ain't the kind of media content, but I'm gonna let him do it because I think. But anyway, this his type content.
What? That is, you supposed to be saying this part.
I'm not okay. So y'all, it's so funny to me that Terrence wanted to talk about unsolicited advice when he is the king of giving unsolicited advice.
Says who?
Me.
Give me an example.
Terrence does this all the time. He gonna get his input and he going through, I think you should do it like this. You should do it like that. You should do it like this. You should do it like that. He does it so much I don't even realize. I don't even think he realized how much he do it. I've literally had to say something to him this week about it. Mm-hmm. You've been giving unsolicited advice on what people should do and should
But
not
that's
do.
different though.
No,
If I'm involved in something in a offset kind of way, that's different.
okay, but he does it all the time. He does it to me all the time. And you know what I do?
What do you do?
This. I listen. But he does it a lot. And I don't even think he realizes it. And he's one of those type if he sees something. And he sees something, he doesn't. 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 He does like in your stuff, he gonna do it. He gonna do it. And be like, Terrence, I don't want to do it that way. So was this podcast for you? Did you need to have a
We
moment?
really came up with it together. You made a post about it a couple of days
No, I
ago.
didn't.
Okay, well,
What I did?
huh?
What post I made?
You made a post about with a picture of me and you on it, and we said we were going to talk about this.
No, but
But
this is your topic.
this is our topic. We
Yeah,
agreed. We agreed.
Terrence is the king of giving unsolicited advice. If you ever receive unsolicited advice from Terrence, the GOAT man, T Flow, can you please leave a comment so that he can see it and give him some feedback on how it made you feel?
Once again, if you somebody who I rock with, you're my friend or somebody that I feel like I can pour into, I might mention something. That not mean I'm trying to just hijack your whole movement.
Somebody else might say different.
Who? Who might say different? Spit it out.
No, go keep going.
No, I want to know what the hell you talking about. Who?
I'm not gonna laugh like that on here. You be hiding.
I don't hijack a damn thing. What I don't hijack? I can see. She tripping, boss. She tripping. Let me get back on it so we can finish the thing because I can really say something, but I ain't. But I don't be high. Cool breakdown. We talked about this yesterday about the emotions and about the getting too turned up. They got to keep it grounded. I got to come back to earth. If I get too hype, I get passionate, and I thought I was gonna work on that. See, that's the thing with me. I can admit my downfalls or my shortcomings. And when I notice them, I can try to correct the behavior. I am passionate about some things. Case in point. So yesterday, when shout out to Core, shout out to Scope Fitness, they had a great Saturday workout. They were putting the bricks down. Core, correct me if you're watching, correct me if I'm wrong. So they was putting the bricks down, and she actually had a measuring tape putting the measurements between the bricks. Mm-hmm. I'm looking at the bricks, and in my mind, I know that the bricks were too close. So I said, hey, Cora, I said, let's stand on the bricks and let's put our hands out because y'all do exercises where y'all throw y'all hands out and stuff. And when me and her stood on the bricks from her measurements and we put our hands out, our hands were overlapping like we went like that. It was overlapping. So she moved the bricks. She gauged off where I was at, and she moved the bricks a little bit further until we both could go like that without barely touching. So did she ask me for that? No, but I saw something that need correcting, so I gave unsolicited advice that worked. So what the hell are you talking about? Now you looked at your phone and you said something.
I put my phone down because I was laughing. I want to cover my mouth.
You want to cover your mouth? Okay. We're gonna wrap this up in a minute because she trippy, y'all. When did you I'm just gotta when did you learn that not every opinion deserves your energy?
No opinion deserves my energy, but I'm gonna listen. I mean, I don't feel no type of way when someone gives me.
Nah, you was believing some of that stuff some of the folks said about me at first. You like,
be what you right here doing.
No, but no, I'm just saying when folks would tell you stuff about me, you're like, see, that's why folks say this about you. I'm like, baby, that don't mean.
I did my research and that came to the conclusion they were right.
Right about what?
A lot of stuff.
Like what? Give me an example.
You're working on it now. You calming down. You get to
because I'm emotional. Because I'm passionate about what I believe in.
You scary. But it's just no. I listen. But at the end of the day, I make my own decision.
All right, I'm gonna tell you something.
But now, okay, like when we get together, like married, and you know, you the head of the household, you're gonna change it up when it comes to that stuff now. So I'm glad I'm with someone that I trust to lead because I told you sometimes I get tired of thinking. I say that all the time. So now I'm gonna let you think for me. You hear that, baby? You ready to think for both of us?
Oh, okay, I'm thinking for both of us. Yeah. I think I'm well versed in that. I've learned to tone things down. I just need you, like sometimes if I get too cracked, just put your hand on my shoulder. Say baby, just say baby, like you did when I was turned. You said my heart would beat, and you said baby. I'm like, okay, I calm down. You got a calming aura over me. Who in life Who in life gives you advice you actually trust, and why them?
My grandma could tell me anything. I'm gonna believe her. Cause it's just wisdom, age. She done been through a lot, and I know whatever she tells me, she has my best interest in mind. It is no question mark. My grandmother, both of them.
Have you ever had to set boundaries with somebody, friends or family, over advice, or clients over advice? And what did that conversation look like?
I have.
Besides that lady, I know that you said that lady, you had to send her bread back.
I wasn't even a lady. It was
Um,
a man.
that's right. It was a dude, a
Mm-hmm.
dude. So for the most part, people conform on your business. People conform
To boundaries.
with what you tell them. Like, do they try to stretch things? Like, if you like you give advice to somebody, not even advice, you say this is how we do it. Do they ever try to tell you, well, I can't do this. Can you do it like this for me?
Yeah, but that's part of it though. Some stuff like I don't know. Everybody's different when it comes down to it. So I'm okay with that. But that's telling me how to change my process. That's a different thing. I've only had that one occasion where somebody tried to tell me to change my process, like in how I do business. And that's where I had problems with my friends, my family. No, I've never had that situation.
Never.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
I deal with some solid folks, y'all, and like I don't know, we just don't cross them lines like that.
Well, that's good. I mean, some people do though, baby. Some people have it where every time they try to do something, somebody's telling them that you should do this or you should do
You
that.
know what my grandma used to tell us?
What she used to tell y'all.
Most times people want to give their input when money involved. That stuck with all of her grandkids and everything. You notice when you have to take money from people or ask people for some, or you in business with them, it can be your full vision. But as soon as that money is changed, they feel like they can give you input. So if you truly want to do something on your own, do it on your own. Because that money right there, I give you $100 on there. Hey, I'm gonna help you do this. Soon as they give it to you, get what?
Ooh, you said
That
something big.
input, then they gonna tell you everything. That's why, and maybe this is a bad thing of me to have, Lord Jesus, and you know it's in my heart. That's why I don't like asking for
You don't.
shit.
You don't.
You know that. I get out there with a cup because I know how it go. I told him and he knows it. I don't like asking about finesse. If
She don't.
I don't, because if when you have people feel like they got input in your life, they got input in what you got going on. As soon as they gotta help you out, I don't want to have another adult to have access to my life where they feel they have a say so because they helped me out or they invested something in me. And unfortunately, in our community, you see a lot of it. They just don't give it to you. This is for you, Blue. This is for you, Meter, and let you do what you need to do with it. As soon as they give it to you, they think, okay, now I gotta say so in it.
Mm. I got a story about that before we wrap it up. I did a wedding and it was I think I told you about this. It's supposed to be in a no photo wedding that you can't use your yet turn your cameras off. And it was this auntie, man, and I had to literally, it was in my transition period. I wasn't in the streets, but I still had a lot of affiliations. And me and her sons kind of got into it because she was just trying to like really just boss me around. She was just doing too much. So when I do a wedding as a photographer, my point of contact is the event coordinator. They know the whole itinerary, they know everything that has to be done. So this auntie kept telling me to do this, kept telling me, keep it in mind. At first, I didn't know it was an auntie, but she's one got her phones out. So I know the rules of the wedding. So I'm like, hey, man, you're supposed to have your phone out. She didn't want the bride on. You don't tell me what to do. Had been drinking a little bit to it. But come to find out, auntie paid for the wedding.
That's why.
So she felt that she could do what she wanted to do
Mm-hmm.
because she and bride, the poor bride, like this was in Atlanta. She pulled me to the side. She said, "I am so sorry." She's just my auntie. She paid for most of this, and just ignore, just ignore. But then the auntie went and told her slide, went and told her son that the photographer was getting rude, want to talk shit, which I didn't. I just said that I didn't know I didn't know none of this at the time. I told her to basically put her phone up, and she went and told her sons that I was getting smart with and all. They're like, "Hey man, we don't even know you like that. Maybe talk to my mama like that. I'm like, bro, hold on now. And it just kind of went to some other. But it's all that, it ended on a good note. Everything calmed down. But you're right, going off what you said. Sometimes when people have money invested in things, they think that they can give unsolicited advice or have a say so just because they put money forth towards something.
Yeah, I told you my situation. It ain't had nothing to me. It wasn't for me. Because I'm gonna be honest, before I with him, even though y'all were married, it's really one person that I'm gonna go to if I just truly like if I need help, and you already know who that is.
I already know.
My dad.
Pops. Blue.
I'm yeah, he named Blue too, y'all. My daddy named Blue. I'm gonna go to my daddy before I go to anybody because I know I'm his baby girl. He gonna make sure I'm right, and it ain't going past that. It ain't no talking about it, nothing because for one, he knows that I don't never ask him for nothing. If I ask my dad for something, you better believe he know God done it. I need it, and he's gonna come through every single time. I have been a witness to family members, close friends help people in need and go behind their back and talk about them like a dog. I have seen mothers do it to their kids. I have seen siblings do it to their siblings. And I have seen friends do it to their friends. And on the outside looking in, you would say, oh, they're close. They're this and that. But as soon as that money, especially if you're an adult, now I ain't talking about no kid, like you a grown, rusted man or woman, and you continuously having to ask somebody for help.
Keyword continuously.
Like if you ask somebody for help 1 or 2, 3 times, I have seen it with my own eyes. I'm so sick and tired of them. They need to get it. They're going to give it to you. But behind closed doors with other people, they need to get it together. Every time you turn around, they need this. They got this. They did this and that. And I've seen that a lot. And growing up, even now in my adult days, I'm not going to get nobody. You ain't going to do that to me. Not going to do it to me. I got 3 jobs right now. 3 jobs right now. To have a healthy life, so I can do this and pay my bills, so I ain't got to ask nobody for nothing. I work 4, 5. I go out there and clean every toilet at the parks. That's just the mind frame that I have. I don't like taking handouts, even though I know everybody has situations where they might need help. But I have to look at it and reevaluate my life. If it's something that needs to be eliminated, so I don't have to keep asking somebody for help or leaning on somebody. My pride is not so strong that I'm not willing to let it go. Some people will hold on to stuff, knowing that they can't get ahead because their pride won't allow it to let go. But you got to constantly keep asking people for help. And that comes with business. That comes with anything. And that's why a lot of people feel like they have unsolicited. They can give you those opinions. Because in hindsight, when you look at it, if every other month you got to ask somebody for help, they are a part of your life. I do got to say so.
I was just finna ask that in another way. If somebody's investing in you, I think they kind of deserve to have at least be able to tell you something. Maybe you don't listen to it, maybe you don't go to it, but it shouldn't be an issue with them. They trying to help you get back on your feet and say, hey, you know what? Maybe instead of you going out 3 times a week to go to Sharks or go to Chick-fil-A, you might want to maybe just cut down on eating out so much and save some of your money. And then you like, well, don't worry about where I go eat at. But if they helping you out, giving you money, they kind of feeding into what you're doing. So situations like that.
Yeah, I just know we done changed up a little bit, but it still goes back down to giving people input to what you got going on. That's just like if I have to help you every month to pay your bills. Every month you falling short, and I gotta help you pay your bills or keep this afloat. And then I see you out there getting your hair did, you got your nail did, y'all at Longhorn. Oh, I'm gonna say something. You gonna get some unsolicited advice. Cause didn't I just help you pay Georgia Power, but you got Longhorn.
Did you see the new thing on TikTok where they say y'all was just begging for SNAP benefits, now y'all buying Jordans?
Yeah, like
how you feel about that?
It's the same thing.
It's the same
It's the
mindset.
same thing. Like, baby, if I have to keep helping you, you better act broke. You better not post damn picture.
Yeah.
You better when you come on there, you better have on some a bun and some toe up done pajamas. You better not act like you got no money around me.
I think, in closing, I think it's one of those things, like you said. I mean, you smart, baby. It all depends on who it comes from. Um, and I think to a degree it depends on how you receive it. If somebody came in here and told me to, what- oh yeah, there she go. She's a comic.
No, that was true.
Come on, having them have to act broke.
Terrence, if I give, they're just like somebody. This is all made up. You be like, man, I can't pay the gym. I can't pay the gym bill. And your homeboy Rodney come in here and give you $1,000 on the rent, and then this weekend we gonna be in the
Or the
Bahamas. We gonna
casino.
be in the Bahamas.
It's gonna look crazy.
They
God damn, boss. You need to be at home in your room watching the news,
I can hear Rodney now. The niggas out in that bitch.
balling with our money.
But you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That one weekend you just ain't gonna be able to post.
they can't post
You
nothing.
see what I'm saying? You can't do that. You can't do that. You
Yeah,
gotta get out of that.
she definitely made that up. My friends,
Yeah, I know you made
yeah,
up.
my
That
friends will
just happened to be
understand.
funny.
Yeah.
I just happened to be funny.
Hey, bro, hey, I appreciate y'all helping me on the bill, but y'all know me a girlfriend to go to Bahamas. And speaking of trip, real quick, baby, I can't wait to go. I mean, I really need this vacation. I think this year right here, outside, I've had work vacations, but just being with you, um, traveling with you, doing things with you. I mean, it's gonna be just the cap to a great year. 2025 is gonna go down in my memories one of the best years ever.
So can I tell him what you said? So yeah, he told me.
Here we go.
Yeah. So I was reading something that said that this was a bad thing. So and we changing the subject. So anybody know me? I'm a traveler. I'm gonna go. I like to go. I probably went. I've been about 15, 16, 17. I think 17 states. Don't worked over in a different country and all of that. I just like to go. He's opposite. This is why you have to communicate, guys, when you're in a relationship. When this was our topic. Terrence gonna come to the gym and go home and go sleep.
I'm sleep.
Nothing else. No, nothing else. And I told him up front that I can't do that. I can't do that. We're gonna have to go. And I ain't talking about Victor Drive and up the street up there. I like to go. So you said to me the other day, you don't think you've ever went this many places before ever in 1 year.
I knew you were about to say that. I was waiting for it, and I haven't. I mean, like, it's cool though. It's cool. It's cool. I promise you, it's cool. It's just you gotta think. I was separated from my ex-wife for going on 8-9 years. And even we didn't do that much stuff together. But in that between time, I just always worked. I just worked and just do what I was doing before. Work, go home, go to sleep. So just being in a relationship now, having a better half who likes to do things, explore, travel. It was just something that I had to learn again because I hate to say this and I don't want to be said in a bad way, but when I was in the streets, I probably went more places than doing,
Oh yeah.
because not because I had, but just because it's just part of,
Yeah, I understand.
go down to Florida, go to, go here, go here to there.
Like 15 years ago, right?
Probably a little longer than that when I was actually doing that. Because once I got settled with the district, let me stop. But once thing got settled, I ain't had to move like that. But just being solitary for all that time, and now, I'm one of those guys. She would tell you, I love the gym. I'm a gym rat. Like I love the gym. I can't wait till tomorrow. Like I can't wait to weigh in Monday. I love what I've built, and I want to expand. I want to scale. That's why I'm so big on telling us to support us, because I have my visions are so big for health in our community. Instead of saying, I'm gonna say our community. That better way to say it. But you know what I mean.
Yeah, don't get me started. Please, you want to end this because he getting ready to get me started.
No, you get
And it's gonna have
started.
to, yeah, well, we're gonna have to break this up into clips. Y'all, it's gonna be a long podcast.
No, no, no.
He love the gym.
I
He love the
do.
gym, y'all. But let me tell you something that Terrence D. Flowers do
Oh, here
not
we go.
have.
Here we
He
go.
does not have work-life balance. You are not 30. You are not in your 40s.
I feel like
You are. The knees say you sick.
they say I'm 70. This one right
You
here.
know what that thing said in your body.
I'm put my health business out there now. You can't do that.
So, and he does not have a work-life balance. And y'all tell me if I'm wrong for thinking like this. You 52.
Don't be why you telling too much personal stuff.
52.
Then she doubled down. Lord have
I'm gonna say
mercy.
it one more time.
I'm 52. I'm 52. I'm 52.
He's 52. You got to have a balance. This man will stay in this gym 7 days a week. I'll be like, Terrence, why are you going to the gym today? I'm going to I got something to do. Like,
Hush now, you doing too much. Hold on, you say if I leave, you gonna follow.
No.
You need to follow right now. You doing too much.
Why you going to the gym? Let's just lay down. I got something to do. Like, you need to
I
get
do
up
be
and
having
get
stuff to
fit.
do.
It's like you gotta enjoy life. Cause at the end of the day, once you check up out of here, it is over with. It is over with. And that's why I'm trying to get him to break this work. You gotta work, you gotta work. Now, mind you, I work too, but I know how to turn it off. Today, for example, every single one of my clients got a text message. If you one of my clients, you know, and it was a full blown, hey, after December 24th, I'm done until the 30th of December. That's it. If you need me now, you need to reach out now. And that's it. I let my corporate phone die on purpose when I'm off. And I disconnect.
God damn.
I disconnect because I don't want to see it. Because it's mental. You even said when we went to Florida, you came back mentally recharged.
I did.
But I literally had to monitor him. Don't pick up that phone, Terrence.
That's what friends are for.
I don't understand it.
The good times. The bad times.
Because my uncle on here, he like that. This joker got about 12 jobs.
So Marquise, you understand me then? He understand. Maybe it's a guy thing. Like I said, baby. So you know, it's something we can't speak about because till we etch it in stone. But I want that to be so successful.
It will be.
And it's like, but I have to make sure everything is straight here. Yeah, the man agrees. So I have to make sure because I feel like you said, I'm not naive. I know I'm not a spring chicken. So I'm looking at the next 7 years. I gotta swing like I've never swung before. And it's just gonna take that constant grind.
Helpmate now. You don't have to.
Oh yeah, I do. That was before, you know, I'm winding down. I'm figuring that out. I got a great life partner. Lord and blessed it me. The Lord and blessed it me. So I understand that now. I do. And I know I can take my foot off the pedal a little bit.
Just a little bit.
I can take my foot off the pedal a little bit.
You know, Sam said I ain't got a 17 years. The way you going, you gonna knock it down.
Don't say that, Sam. Sam is going off the average life of a black man.
Told me to enjoy.
Yeah, 18 more years, not 17. But look, outside of that, I just and you know, we wanna get us a house one day, get involved. You know, I want to get involved in property. So it's so much stuff. So I'm just trying to go hard now. So what see what the hell? What?
I'm laughing at my uncle.
She can't be serious for nothing, y'all. And I see why the whole family was just janking yesterday. I'm like, damn, these folks be talking about, well, we're a little more conservative than that. They talk about everybody. So I see where it comes from. But that's where it comes from with me, babe. You gotta think. You know, after I really just got out in the world, I was a trapper, baby. So it's always been work, whether it was work like this or work like that. It was always work. But even when I left the streets, it was work. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I know is it really just work. But I appreciate you advising me. She gives me advice. Now, the advice she gives me, I must admit, it's not unsolicited. And now you can be honest about this. Even today with a situation with my adopted son, I asked her opinion on things because I value her. And I'm not saying I didn't value my ex. I was just in a mind state then. Like I told her, it was more of a thing that you got this, we got this. What you complaining for? Or what you talking about? Now it's like I understand I have a valuable source who's also wise, who's been raised three awesome boys. So when it comes to things that of that nature with parenting, hey, why not go to somebody who was successful at it to get their opinion? I understand that. So this is all a learning experience to me. And she gave me some great advice, and I implemented the advice, and everything went cool. The person I gave the advice, who I talked to, they agreed with me off what she said, and everything went picture perfect. I couldn't ask for a better conversation that happened today.
Yeah, you know one thing.
So I ask you a lot.
But you know what?
What?
I'm gonna say it.
Say it, shit. What you about to say?
So me and Terrence, if you really think about it, and let me see who on here. Y'all might understand it. He can really knock me out probably. Terrence used to be in the streets. He used to be a trapper. He got that trapper mentality. He got that street mentality. Even though he's not there anymore.
I've been there a long time.
Okay, yeah. But the mentality, that hustle, that grind, that street mentality is still in his head. I see it every day.
What you about to say?
And then you meet corporate meter, and you put them two together. That shit was like, wow, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. Do you see it?
Like, I see it. I'm trying to wait for the punch.
No, it's no punch.
Oh, okay. That's it.
Like, okay, that's just like the old saying, don't no street man want no street woman. What y'all gonna do together? So even though you're not street, the mentality street with a corporate woman, man, we can really.
We are.
Yeah, we are. Like, it can be like them two mindsets coming together, because you're gonna look at things one way. I'm gonna look at one way, and we so open in communication. You put them together.
But is it communication advice?
Yeah. Do y'all agree with that? Man, I think that's like, man, if I had known you when you was out there in the street.
Well, we got it up, baby.
We would have been out here.
I already know it. I still know some fake, but I can get us on truckload. We need to go get one, baby. I can make some calls. The thing about for the 16, 15 now. I can make some phone calls now. I can get it up real quick.
It's a different mindset. You see what I'm saying?
It is.
You know how to get the money. And when you're looking at it from the back, behind the business standpoint, you get the money. I can know how to do it this way, how to load it this way. But it makes sense.
Mm-hmm. You make sense. And just coming from a business world, this is my first business. Mm-hmm. I mean, most businesses fail. Most people be on their third or fourth business before they figure it out. This is my first business. And I'm not going to say it's super successful, because I'll be telling you a lie. But I've been here 5 years. Next year will be 6, and I definitely figured out what don't work. Like I mentioned in the beginning, I put this here for the community, but the community might not want what I had a vision for. It's a lot of people around this community that stay within, that can walk to the gym.
From Alabama.
A lot of them are from Alabama. So I had to figure that out. I was dead set. That's what being stubborn. Like, the hood gonna come rock with me, because look, I was the man. When they needed this, I had that. When they need this, now I got fit, and they gonna come rock with me. But it did not quite work out like that. I mean, it really didn't. The hood didn't come rock with me on this. They rock with me on everything else throughout life, but they didn't rock with me on fitness. So I really had to figure out in real time other strategies to get this. And I know we're moving off a little bit, but I had to come up with other things to make this work. And I feel like now with you in my life, some of that burden, because it's hard, baby, some of that burden has been lifted to a degree. That's why I asked you, should we do this? Should we do that? We got the working out, the big workout coming out Wednesday morning. You know, I'm gonna get together. Hey, baby, think we should do this, think we should do that. So I think
you know why? And we really gonna chop this up. It's some good stuff in here, y'all. So people just coming in, I don't expect anybody to go back. We'll chop it up for y'all. But you know why?
Why?
Your hood, the east side, probably didn't mess with you like you thought you was in the fitness.
Why?
because they didn't see nothing but old blue. They ain't see nothing but SOA. They didn't see the blue that had done came up out the streets and trying to change. And some people, especially the people that you grow up with, the people that you see day to day, they are hard to let go of the past version of you, and they will hold on to it. And they probably never verbally say, "Oh, this ain't he just doing this he gonna be doing this, he'll be doing that." And that does make a difference. Sometimes I tell people all the time when you really don't, you never really supposed to go in business for the people that you grew up with, your family or your friends. That should not be your target audience, because at the end of the day, those will be the last people to support you.
Now drop a clap in the comments for that one. And when I said community, I did mean the east side, though. Buena Vista Road, the Drive, Forest Hills, Forest Park, Regency Park, you know what I'm saying? Inglewood, Wellborn, all that's like the east side, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So it's very few people here that's come from those communities, but it's gonna be all right. I say we got well,
You are
Sophia.
doing amazing. You're doing amazing, baby.
What up?
The gym is
Thank you.
booming. Everything is
Yeah,
wonderful.
yeah, we definitely have grown.
You have grown.
Oh, I thank you, girl. You start talking sweet to me now. You might get that little fuzzy feeling.
Stop.
She know what goes down when I get that little fuzzy feeling. Well, my stomach straight. Okay, calm me down. Okay. But guys, I'm gonna end with this. I'm gonna say your part too. Um, these are some advice for about. These are some suggestions about advice. Trust the work you've already put in. You didn't come this far to let doubt lead. Sometimes the most powerful move is listening, and sometimes it's moving in silence. You mentioned that. Set boundaries without guilt, and protect your peace without apology. You keep read the last one, can't you?
Why did you make
The,
notes?
the
This has
very
been so. Oh,
hey, what's her name? I always use her. What's her name? The tip top. What's her name? The Will Smith wife. She had notes.
okay, y'all. Okay, let me. I'm. This is my
Just read the
podcast.
last one.
This is y'all notice the podcast used to be on Terrence's page, and now it's on my page.
I got coffee with Coach.
I didn't want it on his page no more
Yeah.
because of stuff like this. I don't like stuff like
I
this.
didn't really read from it. We varied
I
off of
like
it.
to get on here and talk, and the first thing come to my head and be authentic. He gotta look at this highlighted and all. I don't like pod. I don't like
What's
pod. I
wrong with
don't like scripted
a
podcasts.
lot of podcasts? They have cards or that
Not Beatles.
they'll have what that thing called, the teleprompter.
I don't like podcasts like that. I
It was
like
just to keep me on.
I like podcasts where it's authentic. Like we've been on here forever. Who cares? No one's gonna watch it because guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna go and make 15,000 reels so they can watch the good
And
stuff.
we got like 6,000 views this week off those
You
reels.
sure did.
So the reels is what really gonna get them anyway,
Yeah,
though.
y'all, the reels. Because if we're gonna go back and cut this up to all the good stuff, and that's what folks want to watch. I'm not gonna sit here and watch this stuff for real. But
They
he's a
should.
media man. He knows all of that. Okay. So what you say? We'll see. No, I ain't gonna read that yet. 'Cause I gotta read the comments because a lot of
Okay,
people
okay,
commented.
okay. We'll read at the end then.
Oh, Stephanie said it's hard, but I've learned to know who is genuine. But it taking years. That's right, Stephanie. That's Stephanie. A good Stephanie.
Which one?
I always mess up Stephanie last name. Kino, yes.
Oh, Jose White. Shout out to Stephanie. Stephanie. Now see, like Stephanie's like, I'm glad you said Stephanie's name. Stephanie.
Oh Lord, Stephanie.
No,
I'm sorry.
no, what you mean? Sorry.
What you
She's
about to
somebody. I'm about to say some real shit.
Oh, okay.
Stephanie, 3 or 4 years ago, I think we did it maybe once or twice. Then we tried to do or no, we didn't try. We did a couple of sessions of step. We didn't use bricks. We used step fitness in here in the gym. Now we never did. You have like a business a contract or nothing like that, but we did that several times. And in hindsight, I wish we could have partnered and kept it going. But that's something that we did, and that was like 4 years ago. And now look at Effect Fitness. Look at Dion gym that he had. That's kind of like the rave now, doing that aerobic step brick type fitness. But we was on that. She been on it forever. It had stepping. She had what we just went to the
What you talking about?
Thick Fitness.
Thick Fitness, yeah.
Yeah, Thick Fitness. Hold on.
Stephanie still does step.
No, but I'm saying we did. No, what? I'm so sorry. I'm step. I'm taking about Stephanie. I'm getting old. Stephanie,
You talking about the
other
Stephanie?
Stephanie
But
Wilson.
you just said Jose
I
Stephanie.
know
How
I don't know. I'm tired. I gotta go sleep. Have my bedtime. I'm sorry, Steph. But I want to say she was here though. That's why I thought, man. But it was the other
so confused now.
step. It was
Are you
the
talking about
other
Stephanie
step.
Wilson?
I'm talking about Stephanie Wilson. Step and step.
Lord, y'all
Because they was
dementia.
doing it. She dementia. But it was step and step. But it was 4 years ago. Maybe
So
5.
which step did you do it with?
I want to say it was the step. We went to the thing. Her storage unit.
Stephanie Wilson.
Stephanie Wilson. Yeah. But I want to say the other step was still here. Step.
Next subject.
Basically,
I don't know what Stephanie you talking about now.
great minds think alike.
Okay.
We were doing that back in. Well, they been doing it, but we did it here a couple times and we just didn't kind of jail on doing the step. I call it step. You know, it's breakthrough step. That aerobics type of fitness.
Yeah. Okay. He confused me, y'all. So
I confused myself.
He's talking about. I don't know. He don't know.
I really don't.
Shout out to the Stephanies. I love them.
Step.
Okay. Anyway, let's see. My uncle's just like you. He's a workaholic too. But I will say when he is not working, he's not working. Like you're gonna see on the trip. Like
I ain't gonna be working.
Yeah, I know I'm gonna throw them phones away. Frankie's on here. Frankie said, "Love."
Shut up.
She said, "Let's go, a partner, corporate thug. Yeah, we're gonna be corporate thugs, and you are super successful. You're still here. That's right. You're still here."
Me and Frankie were doing podcasts back in 2. Everything come back around. That's why.
I watched our podcast the other day.
A lot of our podcast was it's a podcast now called I've Had It. 2 white ladies, Jennifer Welch and Pumps. That's what kind of me and Frankie was like. A lot of things that we agreed upon, but things are coming full circle.
Yeah, I was like politics.
Yeah, a lot of politics and stuff like that. But
I learned about politics, these folks want to see some juicy stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about bedroom boogie next time.
I bet you we don't.
Why not?
Next week I'm gonna pick the topic.
No, we're gonna be out of town. Yeah, we'll be back at the beginning of the year. We're gonna be out of town.
So we gonna see y'all next week, but we got probably a lot of clips on this.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna be dropping clips left and right. I'm gonna be dropping, drop.
So thank y'all for tuning in once again.
You gotta read the thing this time.
Let me read this paper, y'all.
Yeah, I took my time to make that.
We'll see you next time on the Meter and Blue podcast.
My name is Lil Dub. Better read that shit with some spunk.
Stay real. Stay proud.
Give it to me.
And stay locked in. Meter and Blue.
No, we ain't finna.
Ooh.
You just did this such a disservice. You didn't rock it right.
See. You know you can't see.
I can't. I'm trying to get it right. We'll see you next time on the Meter and Blue podcast. Stay real, stay grounded, and stay locked in. That's better. Yeah, I like that better than y'all.
And bye, y'all.
Man, you could have said it right.
Oh yeah, they probably think when I'm drinking.
Oh yeah, what she be having a problem with her boo boos. Why you be drinking it?